Liverpool maintained their strong start to the season on Wednesday night with a narrow 1-0 victory over RB Leipzig in the Champions League. However, the club received significant news regarding the injury status of one of their key players. Darwin Núñez's first-half goal ensured Liverpool preserved their perfect record in the Champions League, maintaining the momentum they've built this season. The Reds currently top the Premier League table and seem well positioned to advance to the knockout rounds of the Champions League in the coming months. Nevertheless, they're missing a crucial player in Alisson Becker, who sustained a hamstring injury just before the last international break. Initially, it was expected that Alisson would be sidelined until November, with Kevin Kelleher proving to be a capable replacement in goal. Kelleher has stepped up impressively, but Alisson's presence is certainly missed, especially considering his leadership and world-class shot-stopping ability. Unfortunately, Liverpool's medical team has now revised their estimates, and Alisson's return might be delayed further. According to *Football Insider*, Alisson won't be ready to return to action until December. The Brazilian goalkeeper has a history of hamstring injuries, and Liverpool's medical staff are being cautious not to rush him back due to his injury history. Manager Jurgen Klopp recently acknowledged the club's concerns over the recurring muscle issues. As a result, Alisson is now expected to miss an additional 2 weeks beyond the original estimate, with his return now targeted for December. The 32-year-old goalkeeper still has nearly 3 years left on his contract, but rumours have started circulating that Alisson could be considering a move away from Anfield next summer. He has attracted interest from Saudi Arabian clubs, as well as several European teams planning bids to lure him away from Liverpool. Despite this speculation, Alisson reportedly has no immediate plans to leave and is eager to spend the later years of his career at Anfield. For now, his focus remains on regaining full fitness and returning to the starting lineup as soon as possible. Meanwhile, there is intense buzz around Liverpool's transfer news, especially with the looming question of life after Mohamed Salah. The Egyptian king has hinted that this could very well be his final season at Anfield, a thought that undoubtedly causes anxiety for Liverpool fans. Salah has been the talisman for Liverpool for many years, and replacing his contributions on the pitch is a daunting prospect. One name that has emerged prominently in the conversation is Anthony Gordon from Newcastle United. Liverpool has reportedly been in talks with Newcastle regarding Gordon, a player who has shown immense promise this season. However, negotiations have been tricky due to Newcastle's sky-high asking price. Following his recent contract extension, Newcastle has made it clear that they value Gordon highly, complicating Liverpool's pursuit further. Securing Gordon could prove to be an expensive endeavour for the Reds. From my perspective, as a passionate supporter, I feel a mix of excitement and apprehension about this potential signing. Gordon could bring a fresh attacking dynamic to our squad, particularly in the wide positions. His pace, dribbling ability, and work ethic make him an exciting prospect. However, at what cost? The financial implications of this transfer could limit Liverpool's ability to strengthen other areas of the team that also need attention. Liverpool finds itself at a crossroads. The club needs to prepare for the future while continuing to compete at the highest level, and this is a delicate balance. The uncertainty around Salah's future means that Liverpool must consider long-term solutions for their attacking line. Yet, I remain cautious about over-investing in one player when the squad still requires reinforcements in other key positions, particularly in midfield and defence. In conclusion, while the potential signing of Anthony Gordon is an exciting proposition, Liverpool must weigh the financial implications carefully to ensure that the club remains competitive across all areas. At a time when the club is performing well in both the Premier League and the Champions League, it's essential that we make strategic moves that strengthen the squad holistically, preparing for both the immediate and long-term future. This is the best decision, but the question remains, is bringing in Anthony Gordon the right move for Liverpool? I'd love to hear your thoughts. Do you believe he can make a significant impact, or should we be looking elsewhere? Your insights are invaluable, and I encourage you to share your thoughts in the comments below. As we navigate these uncertain waters, it's essential to remember the emotions involved. Every transfer decision has the potential to shape our season and our dreams as fans. What if we miss out on a golden opportunity to secure a player who could elevate our game? It's nerve-wracking, to say the least. Liverpool are reportedly eyeing Nico Williams from Athletic Bilbao, and as a passionate Reds fan, I find this news intriguing. The young winger has been making waves in La Liga, showcasing his blistering pace and technical ability on the ball. If there's one thing we know about Jurgen Klopp, it's that he loves players who can stretch the pitch and provide width, and Nico certainly fits that bill. Now, let's consider what this potential move could mean for Liverpool's future. With the likes of Mohamed Salah and Luis Diaz already in the squad, adding Williams would not only give us depth but also introduce a fresh dynamic to our attacking lineup. It's important to remember that competition for places can elevate everyone's game, and this could be just the spark we need to keep pushing for those top spots in the Premier League and beyond. However, I must admit I'm a bit torn on this one. Nico is undoubtedly talented, but does he have the experience needed to thrive in the Premier League right away? We've seen young talents struggle to adapt to the physicality and pace of English football, so it's a double-edged sword. On one hand, we want to build for the future, but on the other, we need results now. That's the tricky balance we're facing. So, what do you think, fellow Reds? Is Nico Williams the right fit for us, or should we be looking elsewhere? I genuinely want to hear your thoughts. This is a critical time for our club, and every decision counts as we aim for silverware. The pressure is on, and the stakes are high, especially with the competition in the league heating up. Let's not forget the importance of building our squad not just for this season but for the years to come. The youth coming through can be the foundation of a successful team, but we must ensure they have the right support around them. I encourage you to share your expectations and frustrations in the comments below. Do you believe Nico would be a smart acquisition, or would you prefer we explore different options? I'm eager to hear from all of you. In other major news, Liverpool have been informed that they have no chance of retaining Trent Alexander-Arnold as Real Madrid intensify their pursuit of the England international. Alexander-Arnold, 26, is in the final year of his contract at Anfield and will be free to negotiate with foreign clubs when the January transfer window opens. If the Liverpool star, who featured in Wednesday's 1-0 win over RB Leipzig, opts to leave his boyhood club on a free transfer, Real Madrid are the clear frontrunners to secure his signature. The reigning European and Spanish champions have reportedly placed Alexander-Arnold at the top of their four-man shortlist for a new right-back. Speculation has increased since Dani Carvajal, a long-serving Madrid defender, sustained a serious knee injury earlier this month, ruling him out until October 2025. Liverpool manager Jurgen Klopp insists that Alexander-Arnold remains focused on his current role with the Reds, but with his contract nearing its end, questions surrounding his future loom larger than ever. Liverpool fans will undoubtedly hope that their local hero remains committed to the club, but with Real Madrid's significant interest, it could be difficult to keep him at Anfield. The situation is a concerning one for Liverpool, as they will not only need to address potential departures in their attack with players like Mohamed Salah possibly moving on, but they may also face losing one of their most influential and homegrown talents in Trent Alexander-Arnold. What are your thoughts on this? Can Liverpool retain their stars, or is it inevitable that some key players will leave for bigger challenges elsewhere? Share your opinions and thoughts in the comments. Despite the surrounding speculation, there's still a glimmer of hope that 26-year-old Trent Alexander-Arnold might sign a new contract. However, Sky Sports pundit Tim Sherwood believes a decision has already been made. He suggests that Liverpool should prioritise negotiating with Virgil van Dijk and Mohamed Salah, who are also nearing the end of their contracts. When asked if Liverpool's strong start under Jurgen Klopp could influence the trio's decisions, the former Tottenham and Aston Villa manager told Sky Sports, "That helps. We're talking about three top-draw players who want to win trophies. They don't want to just challenge for Champions League positions. They all want to win things, so this start helps, it can only help. But with Trent, I think he's gone. Once Real Madrid come knocking for you, he's won everything at the club and been a magnificent servant, but I don't think there's any chance they're keeping him now. With Van Dijk and Salah, it's different because I'm not sure where they could go that's better than Liverpool. Whether Sherwood is right remains to be seen, but Liverpool legend Jamie Carragher has already warned that Alexander-Arnold's move from Merseyside to Madrid would not sit well with fans. Speaking on the Stick to Football podcast, Carragher said, "You've got three players, Van Dijk, Salah, and Trent. But when you're a local player at Liverpool, leaving the club is not just a decision, it's complicated. If Van Dijk or Salah left on a free transfer, Liverpool fans would likely wish them well and appreciate their contributions. But with Trent, it would be different. The reaction would be much more intense." In other news, Liverpool is reportedly eyeing several potential signings, and one name that's caught the attention of fans is Kvaratskhelia from Napoli. As a passionate supporter of the club, I can't help but feel a mix of excitement and apprehension at the thought of bolstering our squad with such a talented player. Kvaratskhelia has shown immense promise this season, and his flair on the pitch could add a new dimension to our attacking play. But let's break this down. The question on everyone's lips is, would signing Kvaratskhelia be the right move for Liverpool? We've seen what he can do in Serie A, dazzling defenders and contributing crucial goals. However, adapting to the Premier League is another beast entirely. I'm genuinely torn on whether this is the best decision for us. On one hand, he could inject fresh energy into our forward line, but on the other, it's a significant investment that carries risk. What if he doesn't adapt as we hope? Moreover, when we look at the current squad dynamics, we have to consider the impact this could have on our existing players. The likes of Luis Diaz and Mohamed Salah have been pivotal in our attack, and while competition is healthy, there's always the concern about harmony within the squad. Are we ready to disrupt the balance for a player who might take time to settle in? It's a tough call. As we move forward, it's vital to think about what this means for the club's ambitions. The Premier League is a fierce battleground, and every signing must be strategic. If Kvaratskhelia can indeed perform at the level we need, it could elevate our chances of challenging for the title. But fans, I want to hear from you. Do you believe pursuing Kvaratskhelia is the best path forward, or do you think we should explore other options? Let's get the conversation going. I want to know your thoughts, expectations, and even your frustrations. Comment below with what you think about this potential move. Share your thoughts in the comments about this potential signing and how it might impact our season. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel to stay updated with the latest Liverpool.